So hello, I'm here with Iman Brown. Tell the people how you doing, Iman.
Hi.
Okay, and so from what I understand in our last meeting, I know that you like to model and that you like fashion and that you also like writing. So what did you go to school for?
I went to school for journalism because the school that I applied for doesn't offer creative writing, which is what I really want to do. So I mostly just took journalism as kind of like a backup, or like, I don't really know the word, so I can go into creative writing because that's really what I want to do. And I feel like journalism, even though it's journalism, I feel like it's prepared me for everything that I'm going to need to know for creative writing, even though they're two different things. But
When did this passion for creative writing start?
well, it was always a passion, pretty much. Like, I've pretty much always been creative and have a creative mind, and so I pretty much always loved writing. It was always a passion, so it didn't just like come out of nowhere. I've always loved it, and you know, I've always had a creative mind, and yeah, and I enjoy it. Yeah.
Do you remember any of the first stories that you ever created?
Oh God. Well, the first one, I think it was this one. It's called the Fab Four. They're basically a clique of four girls who they're bad. They pretty much run the school, and nobody could pretty much tell them anything. Like, so, and there was this other one called The Runaway with this girl named Ice. She was like an outcast. She cuts herself, and her parents gave her up when she was a baby. So. And then 17 years later, they don't even know who she is, her name or anything, or that she even exists. So, and there's actually other ones that I did too, but that I wrote as well. But yeah, I can't really remember.
Okay, and so some of the characters, the book is based off of like Ice and everything. What was your inspiration for these characters? Like, did you know somebody in real life that cut themselves or anything like that?
No, not really. I was just mostly just being creative, and because that's just pretty much my humor and my imagination. So I pretty much think like that. So not like in a bad way, but in like a funny, creative kind of way. So yeah, I plan to pretty much make writing my career because it's always been my passion, and just write children's books, mystery, the adventure, like all kinds of books, like.
Okay, and so fast forwarding now, since I know that you have some other passion with modeling, and I heard that you went to Barbizon. Tell me a little bit about that. How was your experience at Barbizon?
It was a very fun experience, but also very challenging. Because modeling it's not as easy as a lot of people think. Like, it's not just about being pretty and being in front of the camera. Like, it takes hard work and dedication. And like, I know from experience, because I've actually done it. It's not easy. Because I used to think modeling was easy too at first, but then when I did it, I found out it wasn't easy. And yeah.
And what was the hardest thing about it?
Pretty much just learning everything there is to know about modeling, like the makeup, the hair, the commercials, and how to walk. And it takes a while to get to learn it. If you're I mean, it's easy if you're an experienced model, but if you're not like an experienced model, of course it takes, it's a learning process. So.
Would you recommend Barbizon to them?
Yes, I would, because they're very reputable. Like, they're a good agency. The people are nice. The staff, like the students, who I took classes with, I actually ended up, being friends with them.
I know that you also like fashion. So what would you call your style?
My style is very street chic, I would say. Like street within it, because I don't like to be like everyone else. I have like my own style, and I'm my own person, and I've always, been that way. And so my trademark is pretty much the gloves. I wear them all the time, and my family and friends and people know me to wear them. So, and I plan on making some of my own. So yeah, like, I like to be different. I don't like to be like everyone else. So.
Okay, and that's definitely fine too as well. And so, was there anyone who inspired you to wear gloves, or was it just something you seen on TV and you thought it was pretty cool?
Well, yeah, pretty much. It was something that I seen on TV, and I pretty much thought it was cool. There was actually a wrestler who used to wear them, and I kind of like got inspired. I was like, oh, like that's really cool, and so I got inspired to kind of like wear them, and Yeah.
Okay. And so, are there any people whose style you admire?
Yes. Definitely Aaliyah. She was my favorite R&B singer, even though she's gone. She still is. No, yeah, her style. I like that. Her style. She wore like the baggy clothes, and um, and also TLC. Their style as well. I liked when they first came out. They were very tomboyish, and they would wear the baggy clothes and the hats to the back, and I love that style. And yeah.
Okay. And so speaking of them, what were your favorite songs by the artist?
Aaliyah, Rock the Boat, Try Again, Are You That Somebody? TLC, No Scrubs, of course, Waterfalls, Creep. Yes, like there's a lot, but those are my favorite from both.
Okay. And basically to end on a happier note, what are some things you have coming up that you would like to share?
Well, I'm pretty much working on a lot right now. I'm working on a book. I don't really know when it's gonna come out, but I plan to be finished hopefully by November, December, maybe, I don't know, but I'm working on it. Also, I'm working on a glove line, making my own gloves. And also, I want to open my own modeling agency for petite models because I feel like there's not enough petite models, and a lot of the models today are tall. Like there's barely any petite models, and I'm petite, so I feel like I can be the one to set the example for petite models. So and also writing TV scripts and movie scripts. I have a few shows that I actually had in mind. I actually have like 4 or 5 shows that I came up with that I want to get produced. So I just need to write the scripts for them, and yeah, so.
Okay. Thank you, Iman Brown.
Thank you.
I see that you have a lot going on, and the viewers will be happy to hear, and I know your fan base will be happy to hear as well. Thank you.
Thank you.